Nitro, no. Disable. At everyone, I'm live. Okay, check. Now where does it actually show that that's a little bit, yep. Hope everyone is doing well today. Let me do a couple things and then we'll get going. All right. See where we left off, and I'm going to be making mental notes of other things, and we'll go forward. All right. This needs to be some SQL. Pardon me. Let me grab an image here. Not like that. Copy. That's going to look trashy. Never mind. All right. We'll worry about that later. Hope everyone's doing good today. Why can't I find a white blank SQL image? Am I going to have to... Oh, I don't want to... Let's delete this. Let's make this tighter. Now I'm going to have to make this... Oh, here's one. SQL. There we are. Is that centered? Perfect. Now that is one thing I do like about PowerPoint is it helps you center things like that. So hope everyone's doing well. Let's go ahead and oh, I already have that there. Okay. All right. Before I really kind of jump into this, anybody have any... that's a little red. No, this doesn't need to be deleted. This is going to be another video. There we go. Learning SQL. Here. Okay. Leave off. All right. Okay. Yep. So I'm trying to utilize me being all over the place and what we're going to do and get the notes out of my head. All right. Thanks for coming to hang out today, everyone. Let's see. Why isn't this? So we need to find an example of something that is incorrect. So now we have to find. Now here's the joys of validation. All right. 3, 2, 2. We need to find one that is mixed. And C. These are all in the same direction. Same direction. Same direction. Let's make sure that we are using the same sample set. Okay, it's the same one. 44, 45, 47. 44, all right, it's the same thing. Oh, that's down on. All right. And did I break a cardinal rule? I believe I did. So here's a dilemma that you never want to do. So I don't have the old code. That's great. So we can't compare and contrast which ones were failing to see which ones could now be. So we're going to have to do this the long hand way. So that's what I get for not saving your work. So learn from that. Let's double check this. Make sure we're not getting because what I'm leaning towards is I've coded this to grab and solve these examples. I'm over solving. So instead of having an algorithm that is going to work holistically, what I'm wondering is since I'm passing this test and I'm not passing all of it, that means this is too stringent, and I'm only focused on these examples. So let's change this and see if we can. Yeah. All right. So this is 4. So let's see if we start tweaking this. So we're going to change this. We're going to start to change these for all our edge cases. Since we're not going to be able to find, we may not be able to find examples in the true data set, the whole data set. What we're going to do is we're going to come here and we're going to toy with this. So, all right, what could we do if we make this 5? Okay, that made that 5. Now let's make this 15. All right, that's good. Let's make this 7. So now this should go down to no. Let's change. This shouldn't change it, but let's find out if this is working. Bingo. Oh. Shoot. There we go. So we have a problem. This didn't work. Increase, decrease. Oh, this is too much of a decrease. That's 4. Let's go 5. Aha. So this should be passing. This should be passing. This is passing. Hang on. Let's get this down to 4. Writing a comment as as SQL, my bad. Pass. Pass. All right. Let's go back to our move this over here. 7 6 4 2 1 1 2 7 8 9 9 7 6 2 1 1 3 2, and I'll make a copy of this too over here. So when I start to change it too much, I have a point of reference. Since I just did that and lost old code. 6 4. Whoa. 4 1 1 3 6 9. Let's copy this. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, I don't have a comma. Let's get this all same size. That'll drive me bananas. Okay. All right. Any questions so far about what we're doing? I've had a couple people drop in. So, all right, so we have 4. So now I want to change this. I want to start tweaking. What I'm doing is I'm tweaking. Aha. Nope, that didn't change that because this was already a pass. And let's go back. Which ones were failing? Fail. Fail. Pass, fail, fail, pass, pass, pass. All right. Let's improve this. And this needs to go back to 4. Seven, 6, 4, 2, 1. Let's shrink this down to 5. Went to 5. And this is failing because of this gap. All right. Six. Okay, that's passing now. You know what? We didn't really test this. I felt like I did this right, but we don't have a test for this. So now I need a decreasing, because this is increasing. And a decrease. So solve this. So let's test this. Nope, that's the same way. So increasing it. Yeah. So this is an increase, a decrease. So an increase and a decrease. Let's try this. Okay, that worked. 6. Decrease, increase, decrease. Oh. Here's the dilemma. I've been writing this wrong, so now I now know why this isn't working. Because this needs to be removed from this. Because look, this will work. Watch this. Let's do 4. Let's do 5. I'm going to show you why our algorithm's broken. Because this should work. I'm going to show you why it should work and why it shouldn't work. Because we're still calculating between these two, not the two gaps. So it's a faulty design. This needs to be a stack problem. Yep. So I'll show you. And we need to look for an example to do this, and I really don't know how to go through and find this. All right, what would be my example? Because I need this to be a big enough gap here, but too big. 5? No. Yeah, here's a perfect example. Because this shouldn't work because if I remove this, so this increase and then a decrease, but check this out. This should, Vinky, good day to you. How are you today? Thanks for jumping over and jumping on. So we need to copy this. We need to make a temporary. We need to make a temporary because right now we're only This is the Xmas Part 2. This is, here, let me throw this in here. This is still day 2. I was calling it day 4 because this is, I think, the 4th day we've been doing this. So I didn't want to call it day 2 again. And I guess I really didn't notice that each one of these had multiple parts. So I guess that's how they keep you entertained. So I need to completely, so my whole design of this algorithm is just wrong. And you will run into that sometimes. So you have to make sure, cannot say this enough, and Venki's been around long enough. You have to make sure you're designing this in the way it's intended. So I was omitting the result. I think Venki just sent something. Yeah, and if you're not on Discord, that's why you need to be on Discord, because we have a lot of communication back and forth. So by the removal of this, you would be looking at 4 compared to 4. The difference between 4 and 4, which would be 0. But we're already removing one of these, where what I'm doing is I'm only comparing this and then this. So this is completely flawed. My design is completely flawed. All right, let's see what Venki has. Is this the solution? Oh, let's see. Me waiting for the code to finish running. Okay, that's funny. That's very funny. I like that. Let's see. Yeah, there was a meme that I saw. It was a post and a whole bunch of comments on it. It was like, you're a data scientist when you import pandas as NP, like NumPy, like you completely ignore it. You train what you say it's going to take 2 hours and it takes 4 days. What was the other one? You spend 3 days training a model, all to realize that you trained it with the test data. And it's just like, oh my god. So yeah, so fun stuff. I love it. All right, let's get back to it. So we kind of gotta go back to the drawing board on this whole thing. All right. Hey Nico. We've been going for about 24 minutes. So, I mean, depends on your definition. But glad to have you here, Nico. Long time no chat. Hope you're doing well. So, kind of alluded to this, that we needed to define and do edge cases, and we just found a big flaw in our design. My design. Don't want to put this on y'all. So what I did is I actually pushed this test really, really heavy, and controlling an Android device? No. Let's see. So where would I start all the way over? Build this as a stack. I'd be going through this thing so many times. I'd be iterating through this list so many times. All right. So now we have to convert. Oh, hang on a second. I just had a thought. Scared image. Yeah. All right. select from group by order by. I'm going to shrink all these. Okay, that's a start. I don't know. Sorry. I'm going to be doing that a lot. All right. So we need to start all the way back over. So I need to make a copy. No, I'm going to iterate through. But when could I make this as a stack? So I'm going to have to, holy good Lord. So, all right, where I went with this is if I want to do this design, I would need to have a test result stack, just like we have here, or test result list, then a stack that I'm going to be building to iterate through. And if I pop this off, to be able to do this and this calculation. Because right now, let's go back and check this list. We're going to get this back to 100%, and then we're going to check it again. All right. So when we run this, we get 4. And I want to prove what did I do? I want to get this a false pass, because this should technically still be a fail. Because when we get rid of this, increase to a decrease, this should fail because these don't change. So if we remove this 7, but the design now, interesting. So how am I catching that? How am I inadvertently catching that? A 3 increase. It looks like it's... Why is that failing? It's failing because of this gap. 2, 1, 3. Okay. There's no way that I wrote that to catch that. There's no way. Is it literally catching this? Well, then if this is catching this, why isn't it working on the full? Because this shouldn't be. Well, I'm not expecting that to be. Make this 5. The fix is in. Fix is being reset to 0. That's... I mean, I'm shocked and impressed and a little surprised. So when I go back there, that's... four. Okay. 6, 9, 5, 8, 5, 6. Okay, now I'm even more perplexed because that shouldn't have worked. I'm not that impressed to be able to catch that, but it's throwing an error right here. All right, let's go back and fix. And then let's bring this down to 5. This makes this 5 then. Yep. Decrease, decrease, decrease. All right. Let's try another one. Fail. What do I need to do to make this work? 5 goes to 6. 3, 5, let's get this. That's 2, 7, 10. All right, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to test this problem with this gap, but I can't think of one. This should fail now. No, because we can remove one of them. Well, now I'm even more perplexed of why this isn't working. All right, let me think about SQL keywords for a second. SQL view keywords. Select into, oh yeah, that's good. Select table where, let's do where. Where actually I need these all capitalized. Whoa. Order by, group by, from, select, no, alter and any check drop. I want to say there's 7. Joint, no. Well, why is that jumping? Okay. Okay, that's a good place to start. All right, any questions? Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, Vinky. Okay, what? Pi Auto GUI. Okay, that's for screenshots. That's very cool. I mean, I had a feeling there was, but yeah, I don't have any use cases or needs for interacting with an Android device, so haven't. And there's a ADB. I don't remember much. ADB. Okay, I'm getting 2 for that list. Oh, jumping for this, you're getting 2. Two fails or 2 passes? I'm trying to test all these edge cases because what I want to do is I want this to be, because like I said, this one ascending and descending, let's go back and change all this. Let me get these 2 failing. All right, these 2 are failing. I got a comma there. We've been streaming for an hour yet? 40 minutes. All right. So I really want to push. So this is too big of a gap. So let's lower this. So we get this to 5. 10. Six. Seven. I don't know how. Only getting 2 safe reports. You're only getting 2 for the base case example. For this right here. Yeah, it's so. Are you on part 1 or part 2 of day 2? So what happened? So it's an interesting challenge, and yeah, this is a great example. This is a great world case example. So it has to increase or decrease, and it has to be consistent. So in the base case, 2 are safe. So if you're on if you're on part 1, then it's 2 reports. On part 2, it's 4 safe, and I'll walk you through. So you get to remove 1 digit. And if you remove 1 digit, you get these 2 become safe. Okay. Part 2, we get to remove this 3 and this 4, and that makes these 2 safe, and then now we have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this scenario that I'm trying to work on and prove that I don't think I'm checking it is, I didn't think I was writing this. Well, because I wanted to prove that if I remove this 7, I would still fail because of this 5 and this 5. And I seem to be catching that because I'm still at 4. So if I come over here, I'm at 4, and then I improve this gap right here. I go to 5 because I decrease. Aha. There we go. This should be a pass. Cuz 6 it's kind of weird. Oh yeah, I don't know that package at all. So this should be passing. Okay. Yep. And I had a feeling it was down here. Because 6 to 7 is increase. So I don't have a scenario if it's the first one. Oh boy. All right, give me a second. I am going to have to make this as a stack. Because I'm trying to control the results, and I don't need to be doing that. Yuck. So if I have... Okay, what just popped into my mind is if hang on. If I order these, no, I'm trying to figure out a good test. So if I have these ordered and then I say them, but that won't work either because I need to have a difference between the two of them. They can't be equal. They can't be equal. So I have an unordered and an okay. I want to go through something. Why do I still have caps lock on? So forgive me. All right. Nope, this isn't going to work, but I just want to try this. But I want this out of order. And that's too much. There we go. Oh, that stores that in memory even though I delete it? Huh. Okay. Sorry, what I'm trying to do is I'm like, okay, I want to order this, but then if I sort it, I'm actually going to change the X. So Y equals, what did my computer just do? Oh. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming to hang out with us today. Yeah, I'm running Windows 10 on this. I really don't want to have... Oh, man, am I going to have to... I don't want to have to start all over. Yeah. And I just got everything set up on this computer. Sorry, just got a frustrated wave. Sorry, Nico. All right. There we go. Now I got rid of it. It was locking up one screen. That's why I'm glad I have two screens. I need to have three. I want three so bad. Oh, X. So if you want to know the best way to copy a list, that way. Because if you just use an assignment, because if you change one, you'll change the other. So now here and here's, and they're dependent. So now, Y sort, and that's not what I wanted. So now Y is sorted. X equal to Y, false. All right. But that does not handle our dilemma of non-difference. Non-difference members. All right. Sorry, I just had a wave. Don't know if it's. I wouldn't call it nausea. I would just call it. Don't feel good. So I don't know. Been on. Let's see how long I've been on. Coming up on an hour. We may wrap up here because I need to record because I really want to get up to. So I have this. I want to record at least two. At least two videos. Upload one. Maybe record and edit. Yeah. I'm going to test something. Okay, that's been recorded. Maybe I can't record because I got all this spots. That's kind of cool because it's so black. Woo! And do that. All right, that's kind of cool. Almost like a black. The background is so black. I just look like a floating head. All right. All right, the nausea's subsiding. So that means I need to, because I really want to get to 4 or 5 videos a day on LinkedIn. So what would that be? In a 16-hour period. 16-hour period divided by 5. Every 3 hours and 12 minutes. 3¼ hours, basically. Okay. Yeah, I used to do time all the time, so I know every tenth of an hour is 6 minutes. So I can almost do every decimal down to the minute, because that's 36 seconds. So, yeah. Okay. Just a little tidbit. So, all right. Let's see. I thought I saw something on chat. Okay. Sorry. Let me click back over. All right. Let's see. These are the same. Oh, yeah. So this is passing now. So we have a scenario where this is wrong. Oh yeah, that's right. But we have this working. But we're constantly decreasing. This scenario, excuse me, this scenario is flawed. Nope, my bad. Increase, and then it freezes. Increase. Wait a second. We need to use pop on our results. That's it. Decrease. Then we have that other problem. So this increase needs to be popped out. There we go. Because I don't have this scenario. Oh boy. Okay. We don't need to make another stack. We can just use this as a stack. So in that instance, we would pop out but how would I know? All right, I need to think on this for a minute. We may wrap. We've had most everybody drop, and yeah, I need to record. I need to upload. I guess I can. Let's see what this looks like. Have y'all ever seen? Well, no. I need to get this right. Where's my book? I don't know where my sequel book is. Let me bring this over here. And from current slide. There we are. There we are. Let's see what that looks like. Select from, group by, order by, where. That's not right. All right, everybody. I think because I got some stuff to do. Let me, and the lighting is not that great. Let me look at this. Yep, and I got that too. All right. Let me come back over here and we switch scenes. Close that. Close that. Bring this back up. All right. There we are. All right, everybody. I think, let me go back to see who all's here. I think we've pretty much had, well, we got a few folks jumping in. So, all right. The dilemma that I have right now is, just to let everybody know, so I need to fix this. So I have another scenario. If it's the first one, so basically if these are correct, and then we skip it later. But we have a dilemma when it's the first one, and we need them to all be descending. So we need to find a way to pop this out, this result, and then to keep going. And I'm still not positive we don't need to have a subsequent I guess as we grab this, wait a minute, we don't have to create a new one. We could pop this out. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to finish that up tomorrow. I need to keep moving on some things. Really want to get, I got a video that's already edited and I need to upload that, but I need to work on some, I got to get up and look for a book. I got to get this right here. And I think this is, definitely need to get this right because I think this goes here. I got to pull up D Beaver and double check, but yeah, group by where I don't want to be putting this on LinkedIn and not have it be right. So I definitely have to check this because this is super important. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out today. Hopefully I'll get this problem figured out in the next little bit, and then I can share. But yeah, so this is a stack adjacent problem, and this algorithm is working fine when it's not the first instance that is incorrect. So and especially, well, wait a second. Increase, decrease. Yeah. So increase, then add a decrease. So this one is increase, decrease, decrease the remainder. That's why this is thrown up. Okay. So yeah, there's all sorts of scenarios here. And the one that I thought I was having, yeah, and I caught unintentionally, unintended consequences. Those happen all the time in programming. So, all right. I think we're right at an hour today. Then I can start wrapping up. But thank you, everybody, for coming and joining today. We'll see how this goes later. But as always, thank you, everyone, for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see everyone next time. Bye.